Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, what is happening is that when demonstrations were happening in Tanzania, Namanga border, Isebania, Taveta, all those areas, there were threats of Kenyans invading Tanzania to give their counterparts morale in demonstrating.
Ile njia utazuia kutoumia, msikaribia wapi? Pale kwa mpaka. Kenya ambayo imerushwa usikimbile ushuke, ukitaka kurusha wapi tena huko? Huko, sababu itakuumiza.
Tanzania inaingia kastamu ya Kenya. Sitaleta maneno hiyo. Sitaanza kuleta maneno hizo. Hizo.
Now, there's a story that has been shared about a situation happening in Isebania.
Maaskari ya Kenya tunataka watusaidie usaidizi kwa sababu tulipata majanga mengi kwa sababu watu waliumia sana. Hata watoto waliruhusiwa kwenda kwa shule, walikuwa wanafanya mtihani na hapo ni jirani tulikuwa tunafanya kazi.
And the situation there is that tear gases are still being thrown in that border area. The residents living close to Isebania, they are saying that there are patrols of police. Tanzania policemen are seen hovering around that place. And according to the residents in Isebania, they say that these police are threatening them.
Tukiishi na ndugu zetu wa Tanzania kwa njia ambayo ni ya kupendeza na nzuri, tumefanya biashara ambazo ni upande wote, lakini karibuni kumekuwa na maandamano Tanzania kwa sababu ya za kisiasa. Imefikia sasa matatizo ni pale wanarusha vitoa machozi ama tunaita tear gas kwa lugha ya Kiingereza. Imesababisha baadhi ya watu hapa kupata hasara, watoto wakipigwa na tear gas.
One of the situations which they experience is that their kids could not have peace because the police are traversing that place, throwing massive tear gases, and at the end of the day, the kids find themselves very scared whenever such scenes occur.
Serikali tusaidie, kwani sisi tulipiga kura Tanzania. Sisi ni wa Kenya. Kwa nini waturushie? Kwa nini waturushie vitu kama hivyo? Wanaturu watoto wetu. Watoto ni wadogo. Mpaka sasa hivi watoto wako hospitali.
The big question here, ladies and gentlemen, is where is this Kenyan authority when the people in Isebania are complaining about harassment from the law enforcement agencies from Tanzania? Why is it the case? There's a complaint that the people in Isebania are saying that they didn't vote. They are not even part of Tanzania. But how comes, why are they being targeted? You see, it's a very big concern there. Why are they being targeted? So it's a question that I think many will have to think about. Why are they being targeted? Is it that maybe the law enforcement agencies believe that maybe Kenyan people are the ones seen in the streets of Tanzania? Maybe the government believes that labda ni wale watu wa hizo border ndio waliingia na waka cause massive destruction, but not their people in Tanzania. Do they still think that the people in Tanzania cannot demonstrate? Because I think this was a very strong message sent to them that look here, tumekuwa tukinyamaza, but we can as well demonstrate. This country is ours. The message that was sent there, it's a message to the authority, Tanzania authority, that the country belongs to all of them. Of course, nobody would love to see a scenario where there's massive destruction of property, people dying over protests. That is not something that we as East Africans would think that it's the best thing for the community. It isn't the best thing for the community because lives are not supposed to be lost. So if lives were lost, then it's as if they are doing nothing. Lives are not supposed to be lost, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you have to say about this situation in Isebania? Wajua, wakati kuna demonstrations of the magnitude we saw, then the areas which are always threatened, these are the border areas. Most border areas always face a lot of threat because that is the time you find that there's a lot of people want to leave those places, or want to come in and join their counterparts in demonstrating. So like, for example, this case, there was a scenario or a situation whereby Kenyans were seen at the border post attempting to enter into Tanzania through those border posts to go and help their counterparts in Tanzania on matters demonstration. But I think so that's what you find, that it wasn't possible for them to go beyond the borders, and that's why there were a lot of tear gas back then wakati kuna hizo demonstration. But again, the locals in Isebania are saying that even after all this, after the INEC actually told Kenyans, delivered a statement on who won the election, still police have been patrolling those areas and police have been throwing tear gas. So the big concern to these people is that kwani tear gas wanarushia mpaka wale ambao hawamo. That is a concern, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you think? Do you think the situation is still worsening kwa sababu polisi wameingia hapo kwa border na wanahangaisha wa Kenya ambao wako pale kwa border?
Kana wanaruhusia askari wapi TEARGASS? Kumbuka TEARGASS wanaelekeza pande ya Kenya tu.
Una askari wa Kenya na uso.
TEARGASS Kenya.
Ule askari wa Kenya na uso.
Halo? Wanapigia kule kwa nini?
Poa. Custom.
Mimi niko kwa maandamano huku TEARGASS nalia huku. Huku kimenuka. Ndio tamanza. Wasiru mangere.
Mpakani Tanzania na Kenya.
Ni gani unapiga TEARGASS? Ni Kenya ama
ni Tanzania? Arusha zaidi ya Kisugu ni Kenya.
Sasa mbona unatupia TEARGASS Kenya? Mbona unatupia custom?
Wanakuja kupiga nduru huku.
Hapana. Hii ni hujuma. Kwa nini unarusha askari wetu TEARGASS? Yaani anaamua kupigia askari wetu TEARGASS. Hatutaki. Mama aende. Hapana. Hii ni askari wa Tanzania wanapiga hii. Ama? Hizi askari wa Kenya wanapiga hii. Bado ndio tunaanza kuchangamka.
So are we saying that hiyo situation bado inaendelea? Just tell us below in the comment section. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Till we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.